The moon sets and the sun rises, because it is time for another day in arm with Draconia, the two-handed sword lady. And now, let's talk to High Watcher Oisig, shall we?
Nothing to it.
Never betray trust. Such is the will of the Vigilant One.
What signs point to this? I would not wish to upset a legitimate faith. And it will help as I can. Can you detail what is required? Thank you. And it is as good as done. I will return with the answers you seek. Seek Keldorn to serve with you. Indeed. Yes, Anoman, I think these attributes that you account with arrogant and overpious actually remind me of someone else. Indeed! Thank you, Jan. You're amazing. That's exactly what I wanted to say. Oh. Indeed. And we shall help wherever we can. Now, to get back to the sewers. First, we need to sleep.
In the name of the Council.
Perhaps we are lucky enough to be able to sleep on the street for once.
In the name of the Council.
I don't want to go down to the sewers again.
In the name of the Council, I am here to keep order.
Come on, let me rest. There's only a small chance that it can rest on the street anyway. Oh, that worked. See? It does work indeed. Now, let's get back to the entrance of the sewers. Also, last time in Shadows of Baldur's Gate 2 aka, we finished to get 2 more members of our group. Nalia, da-da, and Jan, da-da. Thief Mage as he is, and a Thief Mage she is. And now Anoman has something to say.
A short while, and yet we know next to nothing of each other.
Indeed. Alright then, tell me of your journeys you wish. I see. That sounds very impressive. I see. Thank you, you're so modest. Well, most stories do grow with the telling, Anoman. My story is no more exceptional than anyone else's. Actually, I did stop a war with arms several months ago, but I didn't do it on my own, of course. Indeed. Thank you. By the way, if you might ask, yes, in this game you can have romances. And as you might have figured out, Anoman is one for the female classes out there. Anyway, it's time for Jan to do his service once again. And this time, Aerie does the right thing. And you shall go. The reason why I'm not heading north is actually pretty simple. There's a group of adventurers standing there that I do not wish to disturb right now. Because First off, they have someone who can detect invisibility, and secondly, they are quite powerful.
Good is on our side
I
this day.
don't wish to disturb them right now. Right, let's talk to Keldorn.
Halt and go no further, layman. There be a grave evil here.
Indeed there
Source of
is.
which I have yet to find.
A grave evil of, you say? Of what sort, and who are you to seek it out? Of the most noble order of the Radiant Heart. Indeed you are, my good sir. Like yourself, I've been sent to search this place for clues. Found anything? Then I wish you... Whoa, no, wait. I would rather have us work together. We know not how powerful our foe shall be, and your sword would be welcome. I should tell you, I think that I have another mission as well. I seek to rescue an old friend of mine named Imone who has been captured by the cowled wizards. Very well, Keldorn. We shall help you. But first we're going to unequip your hero, as I would like to have everything she has and sell it. Also, at the same time, how about removing her from the party? There we go. That should do the trick.
This group is yours to reform as you see fit, though dropping me for another does not seem like the wisest choice. I will abide by your decision, though.
Very good. Very good. Yes, yes, we shall be dealing with you very shortly, Ahira. And your Harper friends. For now, let's use this. It's, by the way, one of the longest casting spells in the early stages. Very, very long. But it's definitely worth it. And yes, if you're invisible, you can recast invisibility while you're invisible, so you stay invisible while you're invisible.
How are we helping the
That does make sense?
around in here?
Hopefully. Now, Keldorn will be on spot number 2, and the rest will be posted accordingly.
Yes.
Now, what you should remember, and what I said before, is Keldorn has a special item. This here. The Hallowed Redeemer. Now, its equipped abilities are 5 points of magic damage to anyone who strikes the wielder. And this is a problem if you do not have a magic license at this point. Magic license means you go to the residential area, or the government district, and buy a license for 5,000 gold pieces. If you use this ability outside, and you get struck by an enemy on Keldorn, it can be very bad for you, trust me. Because this will be one warning the Cowl Wizards send out if you use magic inside the city without their permission. This would be painful. Now, I'm wondering though... why he has this Mind Shield ability though. His Hallowed Redeemer does nothing of that sort as far as I remember. Interesting. I have no idea why he has that. Normally he only has free action at this point. Oh, this is weird. I've never seen that before. Mind you, I've played this game multiple times. Perhaps it's a fix of the latest fix packs that I've installed. That might be the case. Not unlikely, mind you. The big flaw of Keldorn is he has only a dexterity of 9. However, do not let that fool you. He is very good once we get a special item for him. Not going to say which yet,
Just ask if you
but it's pretty dang good. Now, let's go outside. Now that our group is completely assembled, It is time to learn some spells. Now, most of the spells I'm going to give to Nalia, because she's the one who definitely wants to get these first. Going to get all the spells out of here. I can only get that much. And then we're gonna learn some spells. The spell learning can fail. But for now it doesn't seem that anything's happening. Very nice indeed. Now, I'm telling you, it's probably with a spell that I need the most. No? No? Everything works fine. Right, let's move on to the next party member. And learn everything they can learn. And let's move on to Arian. By the way, Ari leveled. Wonderful. See? Spells can fail. Now, we haven't that yet, so we're gonna erase that and try again. There we go. I'm only going to do that once because I feel that making it too often can really be a pain in the butt. And it feels like kind of an immersive breaker if you do it too much. I only do this in the beginning when I have really many spells to learn, because lastly you won't get that many at the end anyway. I think that's it for what we can do now. Besides, Nalia has a really high intelligence, so she has a very low chance of failing any quests to written into her spellbook. That was 1, for example. Fireball! And he didn't learn Fireball. Illusionists might not be able to learn some of the spells, but that's okay. I have no problem with that at the moment. Yeah, we're gonna learn that with you because you have the highest intelligence. And we're not gonna learn Magic Missile again. I can't have that not to be learned. I think you failed that. Come on. Right. Stone Skin. Unlearn. That's, for example, something that can happen. But I'm not too worried about that at the moment. Doesn't matter too much either. And that's okay as well. Now this should give us a nice experience boost. Also, let's get these 3 scrolls out and put them in here. Very nice. Let's get this to Draconia. And get these items to her as well. Also, this sword is going to go to Keldorn for now. So this magic ability is not triggered. Because it would suck if it did. Now you get these. Gonna give that to Keldorn. Put these here, there. As long as we don't have the permission to use spells, I'm not going to use it. Alright. Areas level up, so let's do that. Level 3 and level 4 spells, very nice. Level 4 will be Stone Skin, and level 3 will be... I actually don't want any of this stuff. Let's do remove magic. I need Fireball. Definitely need Fireball with all 4 of them. All 3 of them. Now let's remove these flame arrows and get 2 fireballs in there. And then move.
Of course.
Because we want to go somewhere different. I want to start this game off with a very specific side quest. One of my favorites, so to speak. Because I feel there's a nice basic start to the game. There's nothing really rough about it, really. There's nothing special yet you need to know and need to take care of. We are going to go to... First we are going to go to the city gates because I want to unlock the traveling outside of the city. We're not going to get attacked, that is wonderful. And you also want to talk to this person here, the Flydian. Because... Help you? Who are you and what do you mean? He's a messenger of the High Merchant of Trade, mate. Well, who is this High Merchant? Right, difficulties, that's fine. Where is this town? Yes, I think I can. I've been known to deal with such things in the past. Map updated. Excellent! Yes, Jan, the smell of adventure is definitely upon us. No, we're not Uncle Trevor. Don't ask that, please. Oh, Jan. Foolish little storyteller.
Declare yourself.
Yeah, he's talking to that dude, not to us, actually. I don't know. And there he goes. Ah, the good sense of corruption all over the place. Now there is a possibility to travel to here, but I'm not going to do that just yet. Time will progress once I'm going to do certain things. So, resting and stuff like that will advance the clock, but I'm not too worried about that right now. We're not too much into that right at the moment. We don't need to rest that much. And if Nalia pops up with her message about doing this quest, then we do something specific and then go back to town. It's pretty simple. You don't need to actually do the quest for her pretty early in the game, but you will have to do it later on. Also, where is he? Looking for a special merchant. Normally he's standing right here. Huh. I'm not really sure where he is. Perhaps I missed this part of the add-on patches. Looking for a man named Yolof, actually. Huh. Yoshimo's here. Nobleman's here, but no Yolof in sight. Anyway, I can probably patch him later, and so I assume that shouldn't be much of a problem. Yolof is also selling more advanced items, like weapons, more to speak of. I'm going to show him to you later then. For now, let's talk to the bartender and sell our things. And sell these gems over here. Also, we get a good amount of gold at the moment, so that's always nice. Especially for this. And then we can drop the bolts and the sling on the ground. Now, we want to talk to Latinan to start up a new quest. Then let's not remain strangers. I am Draconia. If you will, harm. Does sound a little bit shady, doesn't it? Well, perhaps I could see what services you have available.
The Copper Coronet aims to flee.
Oh yeah, I think I need to talk to him differently, don't I?
Back, I see.
Yes. I didn't catch your name the first time. I am Draconia. Yes, I probably should have done that. I'm looking to dispose of some coin. Any idea of how to spend it? Other sorts of entertainment? What are you talking about?
Oh, one is always able to provide entertainment.
What sorts of, other things are you referring to? I'm interested. Yeah. Alright. Investigate activities in the Copper Coronet's rooms. Right, there's a dude over here. The bouncer. That now moved out of the way, so we can get inside. And we can talk to him. Thank you. I'm gonna take a look in the backside of here. Also, secret rooms. Once, twice. You should remember the entrance to this because there is a special place for this. However, I don't want to go down there yet. I want to go here so you actually see what's gonna happen first. So you don't think, whoa, why are you going there? Yes, Frankie, the pit. Have you animal fights back here too then? Man and beast. Alright. So it's Bear Grylls then, I assume. Is it? Fighting for his own life against things of nature. Gladiators? There are people willing to risk their lives in this pit of yours? You mean that they're slaves? I see. When is the next match? So you're saying that there are fighters... Oh no, we have that already. I'll be on my way then. Right. Let's go up this ramp and see what's gonna happen.
If I may have your attention once again, gentlefolk of Athkatla, Leighton is proud to provide for your amusement once again. Bring your attention to the pit as we see two combatants fighting for their very lives.
It only misses that he says, "Are you ready to rumble?" in the end, but we'll see. I may not.
Very well. Begin.
And off we go. There's a dwarf.
I will not fight. This is inhuman.
Good that you're a dwarf then. If it's only inhuman. You get my meaning? Inhuman. Cause no, not human. Oh well.
You will fight because you are a slave and you have been told to fight. Refuse and be devoured for the amusement of our guests.
Yes, they're going to... Yes, they're going to make it. Airy, absolutely right. And he fights against the troll. It has been unleashed on the dwarf. Mind you, trolls can only die through fire and acid anyway, so that's not gonna happen. Right, so we saw something is going on here. Gladiator fights. Nothing we can do from up here, other than just look down on the pit. However, since we are going for a noble cause, you know, being adventurous and such, we are going to do something about this. Let's go up there. Our group should be strong enough to deal with these dudes. No problem whatsoever.
At once, your worship.
Unfortunately, we don't have his spell for invisibility, but we have something far better at this point. Haste, for example, will do the trick very nicely. Zip! Everyone is hasted. Now, let's get our 3 fighters in first.
Very well.
Declare yourself.
You, what are you doing down here? This is a restricted area. Leave immediately or face the consequences. Well, I'll go where I like. Stand aside. Guards! Intruders! Yep, intruders. However, you won't live long enough to deal with it. You are going for this guy. And Keldorn and Anoman go for this guy.
Good is on our side this day.
You should be able to kill him over there quite easily, actually. He hasted himself, really, up there? That's not gonna help you. One bit. And there goes the last one. Like, right about now. Right, we're not going to talk to these people for the moment. We want to loot the other characters as fast as we can, since we already have a haste spell on us. And I don't want to waste the time that we only have with this spell. I'm also going to loot the bows later on. They bring quite a good amount of money.
Whatever you desire.
We should talk to him though, I believe.
A moment, friend.
Yes.
You are obviously not aligned with our captors. Might I know your name?
My name is Draconia. I'm certainly not aligned with Leighton or his men. Who are you? Oh, a warrior from the north. A kind of a barbarian then, I suppose.
I
Yes.
beg of you, please free us.
I have little taste for it myself. Very well, I will attempt to free you if I can. Alright. The key to this cell is in the hands of the Beastmaster. Sounds weird, but it's absolutely a Beastmaster. And we are going to go forward a little bit to bring this Winter Wolf up to... or maybe not. Because he will stay down there in the pit. Very well. Now, the Beastmaster is on this side. And I want to search for traps first. I'm not entirely sure if this is completely free of traps. It seems it is. Let's lure the Beastmaster to us. He should be down there somewhere. There he is. I'm here to free the gladiators from their cells. Hand over the keys. That's a pretty direct answer, but we're gonna choose it anyway. Fool! Blah. Tabitha. Well, we're gonna bring our people down here. And we're going to move back. And wait for them to come to us. Especially want to kill this leopard first. And bam! She's dead. And there's a panther. And the panther is dead. Seems like the Phantom was not here to save his wild animals, was he? Now we're gonna want to get the Beastmaster out of there, because he's a pretty good shot. In the sense of the word.
I pledge my service and my life if need be.
If you say so.
Gonna go around the corner. There we go, pretty well timed. Now he needs to fight with his halberd, so it's a little bit more easy to kill, other than getting shot at. Especially because there are more beasts to the sides, and we don't want to risk anything. We're gonna take the bow, we're gonna take the key, and we're gonna take the plate armor. Gonna get the arrows to Nalia. Because that's what she needs. She needs arrows. And then we're gonna move in and fight the last few monsters that are here.
You have a plan for the good.
Yeah, I'm going to move back a little bit. Bears are quite strong, by the way. They deal a good amount of damage. They don't take that much, but they deal quite a good amount. Druid spells, for example, can summon bears, and they can be quite helpful indeed. But fighting against them can be quite tough. Also, there's a Minotaur in there, mind you. Shouldn't take too long to kill it, and should also give a good amount of experience. Should be one last thing down here. There's another leopard. And that should solve this for good.
Just ask whatever you want.
Now, time to loot. There's no loot in the other cages, so you don't need to do that. But we want to loot these things over here.
If you say so.
Also, we want to free the children that are locked in this cage and this cage. Obviously, I'm choosing the good route here, as you can see. I'm going to talk to that boy. And he's out. Gives a nice experience boost for 2.5. Not too much, but still okay. And we have a girl in here.
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
No, child, I mean to let you free quickly now. And now we're gonna free Hendak.
You have the key. You have it.
Yes, my German friend, who is not German obviously, but still has a German
You are
accent.
free, my brothers. Go now and free the women. Hendak will strike his blade into the heart of our so-called owner, so that he shall never trouble you again. Go and savor your freedom.
I will do so.
We are free.
Thank you again, my friends. Now to the task of killing that thief.
Very well, we shall.
Run for your lives!
Can I save? I can't. Alright, Draconia is going to go with him and going to try and kill a few guards. Yes. And we're gonna kill the one to the sides here. Should not have too much trouble with these guards, they're pretty weak. On we go!
I'll test your metal with cold steel.
Only the guards are going to be hostile in here, so you shouldn't worry too much about the rest of this. You just need to kill the guards, basically. And they're not really, as I said, not really tough. They're quite easy to kill, actually. And we're going to talk to him in the next episode, probably. So we're just going to wait for Hendak to arrive, basically.
Duty calls.
We should probably make a little bit of a way here to see where Hendak actually is. Because sometimes he gets stuck. Not sure where he actually is right now. Oh, there he is! Hendak the two-handed swordsman, is going to move down his way. And...
Yes, I shall do
doesn't
my
get out of the door. Oh, there he is. Hello, Hendak. Move on. There we go. This should clear things up nicely. Now we're going to move close to Leitonen and wait for Hendak to do.
Hendak, you ignorant barbaric slave! You're behind all of this chaos, aren't you? I'll take it out of your hide.
Indeed.
You no longer own me, and I'll ensure that you no longer claim ownership over any other as well. I've survived your hellish fighting bit for years. You are my match. We shall see.
And there we go. I'm gonna watch them fight, actually. I'm not going to do anything. Besides, Leitonen is only fighting with his dagger, I assume. But Hendak is fighting with two blades, so that should be a pretty one-sided battle. Unless it's going into Leitonen's favor, then I'm going to help him, of course, but that should be easily done.
It's finally over, Leighton. All the years of cruel and evil acts that you have committed for nothing more than coins in your pocket.
Indeed.
I owe you my thanks once again.
No problem. Thank you. Yes, they still have a kind of a station here in the cafe. And we just find that. More slaves in the city? Very well, we shall do what we can. Yes, there's also a secret passage. But normally I'm going into the front door. Thank you. Now let's move everyone over here. Whoa, there's still one guard over there. I'm going to take that one out. Because I don't like loose ends. Once and twice. Oh, he actually split in pieces. Wonderful. Makes things so much easier. Right, so everyone's still coming, by the way. Yes. I think only Leah is missing. There we go. Oi, Jan! Not fine arts here. Not at all. Mage spells. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 1, 2, 2 each. Lovely. Now, 2 times this, and 2... actually 1 time haste, 1 flame arrow. Malison, Malison. Malfested arrow. And we're gonna choose... yeah, we're gonna unlearn these. It doesn't matter really at this point. I'm going to sleep anyway. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Alright, that should solve it. And looting will be reserved for next episode. That's a lot of stuff we need to sell and get. So when we come back, folks, I'm going to show you what good items Leighton actually has to sell towards us. Since now he's free, there's even better things to buy. So, I will see you all next time.